Hi, welcome to this short video on the Tricentis Tosca Guided Tour. This tour takes you on a step-by-step journey on creating and running your first automated test case with Tosca. Before jumping into it, let's take a quick look at how to navigate through the tour. To open the tour, click on Guided Tour. You can expand the window as well as minimize it to the window toolbar. You can also keep the guided tour open all the time while working in Tosca. If you want to, you can move it wherever you like on the screen, or even onto another screen, so you have full visibility on your work. To close the tour at any time, simply click on X and then Close Tour. If you are in a project in Tosca and you accidentally close it, you can relaunch the guided tour by simply clicking on the tour icon accessible from the start page. All clear? Great, then let's continue. The tour is structured into 10 chapters, each chapter containing multiple steps. A, B, C are the steps within each chapter. Let's start with Chapter 1. To navigate between the steps, click on the arrows on the side, and to navigate between the chapters, click on Back and Next. You can also just use the Next and Back buttons to go through the entire tour or return to previous chapters at any time. If you want to navigate directly to one specific chapter, just click on it and you're there. If you want to learn more on the functionalities and engage with the community, head over to Documentation or Support. Now let's dive into Tosca. Let's kick things off in Chapter 1 by creating a single user workspace. To do this, click on Create New and choose None in the Select Type of Repository field. Next, name your workspace, and finally, tick the checkbox next to Use Workspace Template and locate the subset Tosca Guided Tour subset.tsu. Finally, click OK. Next, in Chapter 2, you'll create your test case and rename it as instructed in the guided tour. Done? Great. Let's then open the application we will test via the link in the guided tour. This is the Vehicle Insurance application, a Tricentis sample application used for training. Before going back to Tosca, it's crucial to set your browser zoom settings to 100%. We're off to a great start. With the application open, create your first module as instructed. Before you can create modules and eventually run your test cases in Chrome, you need to install the Tosca extension. Luckily, if Tosca detects that the extension isn't installed, it will prompt you to do so and take you to the appropriate page. Simply click on Add to Chrome and then Add Extension. Now you're ready to scan your application. Tosca's Xscan collects the application's technical information and saves it in what is referred to as a module. For this particular use case, you'll scan the controls listed in the tour. Once you're done, don't forget to rename your modules with descriptive names. This ensures better visibility and readability, saving you time when working on projects. The modules are the building blocks of your test cases. They contain the technical information needed to steer the application. On the other hand, test cases on their own are empty and cannot be executed. This is why you need to drag and drop the modules to build a test case out of your blocks that will eventually form a solid structure. Once a module is added to a test case, it becomes an empty test step. Now you'll need to tell Tosca what to do with this test step by adding the relevant test data to your test steps. Tosca can complete the execution of your test case. You're almost ready to run your test case, but first you need to tell Tosca what browser to use to open your application. For this, you'll work with test configuration parameters. These are managed from the Test Configuration tab of any object within Tosca. Select the browser parameter and add the value Chrome. There's nothing else left to do other than running your test case. There are two ways to do this. You can either use the scratchbook or create an execution list. For a proper test case execution, we'll create and run an execution list. To do so, drag and drop your test case onto the execution list folder. After execution, your test results will be collected and displayed in the Execution List Details tab. Congratulations, you just created and executed your first automated test case with Tricentis Tosca. This is just a fraction of what Tosca can help you achieve. Unleash Tosca's full potential and take your skills to the next level by visiting the Tricentis Academy e-learning courses and our YouTube channel.